I just would like to share my feedback about the conference which took place yesterday on 24th July 2021. The conference name is Global Crisis. This already affects everyone. I just would like to say that this event, it was really, I cannot say it's significant or eye-opening. These words will be not enough, because personally for me, it was, you lived in some reality which you thought like, okay, everything is okay. You watch on TV that somewhere in some country happening some climate disasters or any other problems, but you watch it on TV and it's on TV, it's not in your life. But this conference, when you see simple people, ordinary people like you, that made enormous research, met scientists, specialists in different spheres, and when these people openly, sincerely voiced, so what is happening in our world, then from one side I was kind of shocked, because those videos and that information which was voiced in the conference is shocking. When you watch videos about refugees who are being tortured by people because they want to cross the border, because they can't live on their area because it might be affected by climate and anything, but they're not accepted in another country, they are different. They are not counted as equal people. This is shocking. This is painful. We are humanity. We have a common problem, huge common problem, with our planet, with our environment, with climate, economical system. We see that whole system is broken, whole planet is destroyed. And to restore the global scale, we need the global unification. We can't anymore repair anything. We can build, only build, but build together. And first of all, build in our communication. Reach every person, tell the truth, and we have a way out.
The international conference, Global Crisis, this already affects everyone, was a milestone. It provided so much vital information, which has to be known to everyone, to every single person on this planet, especially regarding climate change, the true causes, and the magnitude of the consequences of all the processes happening now inside our planet and on the Earth level, and also inside our solar system and even beyond, and this affecting everyone's lives and health. We might become climate refugees. Millions or billions of people might simply die. We have to bring this information out to everyone. And most importantly, the creative society, that all people have to unite, leave aside all differences, all pridefulness, all stupidity, all artificial differences and labels that we have and that we use, and that we're so prejudiced in judging other people. We're all people, we're all equal. And the natural catastrophes will show this, or are actually showing this already to everyone. We have to unite, because only united we can advance technologically. We have a chance to coordinate each other and to survive. Thank you to everybody who made this event possible, to the organizers and to the guest speakers. Thank you.
First of all, I heard that the conference was translated into 72 different languages in real time, and the translators were working as a volunteer. So I was amazed, technically, or so many volunteer people are supporting you. And this is like a 12-hour, very long conference. But each person is located in a different area, different place on this planet Earth. So I think it's not easy, task to do this conference, first. So I would like to say thank you for, all of you, the staff of the conference and also the volunteer staff, who really supported this conference. And also I enjoyed the conference itself very much. I felt that some of your staff or the speakers, I felt that they are talking from the bottom of their heart. It's really I felt the truth in their vibration or in their speech. So I was touched very much. And also their comment or the speech, I resonated very much. I understood. Oh yes, I understand very well like that. And so I learned a lot from the conference, and even I started to think much deeper about several topics, including like environmental problem and especially the climate changes. And I was not so familiar about the reason, about the cause of the climate changes, but I learned, generally speaking, the mass media is talking about the carbon dioxide, blah, blah, blah. But I felt it's not correct. But, I didn't know what is really happening on this planet Earth. And this conference gave me, different ideas. That's really wonderful. And personally, I would like to pursue this topic more, at my personal level. I continue to watch the conference until the end because of the their passion or their truth from their heart. So that touched me very much. And so anyway, again, I want to say my thank you, gratitude from bottom of my heart to all the people, staff and volunteers. I will spread this message, through my Facebook, and my Facebook friend is almost 5,000, and it's near the limit of the number of friends. And but also I'm thinking about writing on some website, like a note, some website, and I would like to spread your message or your conference, the idea of creative society and my own idea. And also, so far in my presentation, I usually talked about water science or like that. But, I didn't talk much about the society, how to create the creative society. But maybe I will add about, my experience on this conference in my presentation, and it's really important, I think. Yeah, and also I'm looking forward to your next conference, December 4th, I think. And so I'm amazed really you are organizing this scale, big scale of conference. It's so well done.
Usually, when I watch conferences, and in particular this one of the first feelings that comes to me is joy. Why joy? Because there are many people who tell the truth. These are the feelings I experience in relation to this conference. The joy of realizing that there are people who are doing something, and the anxiety of realizing everything that has been said, everything that is happening, and what will happen, how we and our family will react. Therefore, I thank you for all this, for everything that we are doing, and for everything that will be done in the future. Thank you very much for everything, and I hope that we can become better over time. Thanks.
Hello friends! Just yesterday the World Conference Global Crisis This Already Affects Everyone took place. This conference amazed us with its vastness of information, with the message that it should convey to people. Some of the information that was announced was already known to me. We all see the crisis in the economy, in politics, in science. And the worst thing is the climate crisis. But during the conference, there came an understanding of how serious the situation really is. The understanding was that if we do not change our attitude towards everything, if we do not build a world in which human qualities are above profit, then tomorrow we will have nowhere to live, nothing to eat, nothing to drink, and no air to breathe. After all, each of us understands that something is wrong, that something needs to be changed. And now I want to ask all those who are sitting on the couch today and think that this will not affect them. All those who understand the seriousness of the situation, but continue to be inactive for fear of losing their job, their status, their comfort, or something else. Do you think it will make any difference tomorrow?
It was a truly unique conference. It gave me a deep understanding of the global nature of the existing problems, their scale, as well as the scale of their consequences. We think we already know a lot, but in fact, everything is much more serious. At the same time, changes in the ecology, economy, climate, and the development of artificial intelligence are already visible everywhere, and only the one who turns a blind eye to it does not see them. But from the fact that we do not want to see problems, they do not disappear. Take artificial intelligence, for example. The information presented at the conference about its development and its abilities is simply amazing. But we must understand that artificial intelligence is just a tool. And the question is in whose hands it is and for what purposes it is used. Or if you look at the environment and the climate, there is an understanding that one person is not able to cope with difficulties. It makes no sense for one person to plant trees, but to produce less garbage. This will not solve our problem. We can only cope with this problem together. And we, dear friends, are faced with a choice. Either we all work together now, so that later we will have a wonderful future, a creative society, or we will have fun now so that in the near future we will have nothing. And we do not have time to be inactive. And against the background of all the severity of the situation and oppressive information, it feels so good that people have ceased to be silent. People began to speak the truth boldly, openly to the whole world. Many thanks to each speaker, scientists, specialists for their courage.
The conference is of immense importance. During the conference, the facts about climatic changes which are happening on Earth and the truth about these changes was revealed. There were done a lot of interviews with the scientists, with the people who make specific research of seismological activities, and they show one, that processes that are going on are beyond our control. It means that in the very near future, in 1 decade or so, we will face the volume and strength of the climatic cataclysm as we have never faced in our history before, now known history. We need to rethink our way of treating each other, to rethink our way of consuming the resources of our planet and consuming, in fact, each other. Because we are not living in the world where everyone can feel himself safe and protected. We are living in the world where there is a lot of exploitation, unfortunately, where the profits are put higher than human health or human life. And this is absolutely wrong. Creative Society, this is the project of IPM ALLATRA, is oriented on explaining the people that we need to do something with it. We need to understand that we are humans and put human life on the first position. I understood that I must do everything that is in my power, that we can survive, because everyone is needed. Thank you.
Hello friends, it's early morning, 8 o'clock, and the international online conference Global Crisis, This Already Affects Everyone, has just ended. To say that the information and facts announced at the conference shocked me is not to say anything. I of course understood that humanity has many problems. I see climate change happening all over the world. But after today's conference, I have a holistic picture of how serious the situation in which all of humanity now finds itself is. Our humanity is one single organism. And in fact, we are all now in one big boat called Earth. And this boat is sinking at a rapid pace. So our task now is not to argue who's right and who's wrong, how it should be done. We just need to unite and row in one direction in order to survive, to save ourselves, so that our children and we have a lot more, many such beautiful sunrises, calm and happy, so that we do not survive, do not fight for a sip of water and a piece of bread, but so that we live happily, everyone, all of us. We deserve it, and it would be best if you did a little for this. Go to the website ALLATRAunites.com. Read about the Creative Society project, what its goals and objectives are. Familiarize yourself with this project, how it is beneficial for me, for my family, for my relatives and friends. Press the red button in the upper right corner, Join. And that's it. And just tell your friends, acquaintances, relatives, everyone you meet along the way, that we have an alternative, that we'll already have such a project, Creative Society, thanks to which we can all change everything for the better. We can survive, and this is the most important thing now, no more, no less.